Hi. Hello. Welcome. I'm H Extraordinaire. How are you doing? This is the first time that I'm, not really the first time, but one of the only times that I'm doing a video that isn't about a live reaction to a series. But it is about anime, since you know this whole channel is about anime, even though originally it was going to be about hentai, but you know, whatever, since YouTube decided to change drastically and just take out all the edgy stuff, whatever. No, that's why I'm H Extraordinaire, hentai extraordinaire, whatever. I can't do that anymore though. Okay, you know what this video is about? One Piece, and about that one time that I accidentally skipped 80% of One Piece. I was gonna say 70, but that's not clickbaity enough. Basically, I skipped like a huge chunk of One Piece. Of course, this was like a long time ago when you know the 4Kids dub was still around, and yeah, basically the 4Kids dub. Let me just give you the whole story. Basically, I watched 4Kids dub up to like around somewhere in Alabasta. I missed a few episodes because I don't know. Probably didn't have TV at the time. Who knows? I missed a couple of things. And then a few years later, when I was in middle school, I see, oh, they put One Piece on, and I was telling a friend like, wow, this show is really good. And he's like, yeah, I know, it's really good, and it's back. But turns out, when I started watching it, they were in Skypiea, and you know, at that point, One Piece was around that point. One Piece was kind of normal. It's like, oh, it doesn't have any of that weird stuff like the, you know. It's pretty. I thought it was like, oh, pirates, and you know, whatever. Sometimes they have weird powers, but they're not too weird. I was kind of like put off by that because I saw the Skypeans and I'm like, what's happening? You know, voices were different. I was like, what's happening? Because Funimation took over. Controversial. Now, well, that's not controversial, but Funimation is controversial right now. Let's not go into that because it's heartbreaking. But yeah. So I saw that. I saw the Funimation dub, and Skypiea was so weird. I don't know if it's good or not because I still haven't gone back to read it. I'm slowly catching up with it because, you know, I own some of the manga. This isn't probably not the best way that I could buy it, but you know, it was the cheapest at the time. It's decent enough. It's a good story. Okay, back to the story, no more tangents. Okay, so basically, Skypiea, weird, got turned off. The voices were weird, I got turned off. Now that type of turn off, that's weird. But, you know, I stopped watching for a long time, and then eventually I was like, wow, you know, maybe I should really get back into One Piece a few years later in almost high school. Not high school, middle school, almost done with middle school. And I said, let's get back into it. So I tried. And I had like a little guess of where I left off at. Spoiler alert, I was completely wrong, but I had a little guess where I might have left off on. I was like, oh, I didn't like Skypiea, so I'm just gonna skip that because it looked kind of dumb. So I decided, hey, let's skip it. Let's say it ends around this episode. So I went to this episode, and then there's this weird skeleton with an afro asking Nami for her panties, and I'm like, what's happening? I don't know who the skeleton is, but clearly he's a new crew member, and he's weird. I like him. So I skipped a little bit ahead because I thought, I don't know. So I skipped ahead, and I got around to the point where where they found Kami. Was it again or the first time? I don't know. But they found Kami, and you know, after they find her, they go to the archipelago, that one. You know, I don't remember it. Clearly, I need to refresh my memory. The bubble place with the whale tree, the wonderful whale tree. Yeah, that place. So basically, I just skipped like 70% of the story, 80%, 20% of the story. No. I skipped a huge chunk of it, and I still haven't gone back, and I'm slowly filling in the bits that I haven't read while I'm still like reading the more recent chapters, because I am in, hold on, the name's gonna come back to me, Wano. I was about to say Zoe, but yeah, I already read that. That's the whole video. I thought this was gonna last longer, but no, it's not that long of a story, and it was kind of nonsensical and random and all over the place, but you know, I just kind of felt like I had to get it off my chest because it's just such a heavy thing that's been weighing on me that I just wanted to get off of my shoulders. Now I feel light as a feather. My guilty conscience is clear. I'm gonna go. I am now being told the video hasn't ended. What is happening? Ah, yes, I agree, I know.